What's up, race fans? It is time for the much anticipated opening race of Season 3. This race took place last Thursday. This is Motocross Division 1, racing on Mad World MX, doing 20 laps. Now, unfortunately, only 5 out of 9 drivers showed up for this race. Kind of a bummer. We won't run a race with less than 5 drivers. But yeah, 4 people didn't show up, which a few of them let us know what was going on. A couple of them signed up months ago, and we've been unable to contact them. So this is kind of the case with all of our divisions. We have 8 divisions in ORL right now. I think only one of them doesn't need more drivers. So we are looking for replacements. So use the link on our main feed page on the YouTube channel here, and go to our website, register yourself for an account, and sign up on our waiting list, and we'll get you in the race hopefully this weekend. But so this race was epic. That is last season's motocross overall champion in second, and in first place is Didn't Scope My Gun. These two are battling like gladiators. I believe third place, that's Psychotic Boar and Revenge Racer and Nokinator bringing up the back of the pack. And Boar and No Scope, I'm calling Didn't Scope My Gun No Scope for short because it's a lot of words to say. But yeah, Rebel gets by No Scope. That's No Scope in the yellow, Rebel with the flaming helmet. Now, these two are scrapping hard. Rebel skips the berm, No Scope takes it. No Scope should overtake him on that straightaway. I'm not sure what Rebel's doing when he skips that berm to hold on to his speed, but he does. You know, I've raced this track a lot, and I pass people when they skip that berm on that following straightaway. But it doesn't work out for him there. No Scope uses that previous berm quite well and gets by Rebel. Coming into the drift turn with the holes in it, that turn can be a disaster if you don't hug the inside. Rebel snakes by, holds onto it on the hairpin. No Scope is giving him a bump. This is going to be a scrappy race. Same deal on the berm again. No Scope uses it. He just must be backing off the gas on it. He should be overtaking him on the following straightaway. And they get a little scrappy here, kind of rubbing their back ends together, and boom, they go into the wall. They're all tangled up. They both recover quickly, and No Scope comes out of it in front, but barely. And Rebel's right on him. They are side by side, coming into the drift turn. No Scope is trying to push Rebel out wide, but Rebel holds on. Oh, No Scope almost gets hung up, stuck between the two split sections. They both hit the wall on that hairpin. This is one hell of a race. These guys are scrapping like beasts. No Scope still with the lead. Rebel is right on his ass, bumping and scraping. There's a lot of paint being exchanged from these two mongooses, and Rebel sneaks by on the inside. Oh, but No Scope takes it right back on the next turn. This is what we love to see, man. Even though there was 5 drivers in this race, it was an epic race. These guys battled lap after lap. Oh, and Rebel gets hung up on the split section, flips over, and No Scope runs away with it. Now Psychotic Boar and Rebel are scrapping a little bit back there. And Rebel's got to keep Psychotic Boar off his ass now. Here's the battle for 4th place. That is Revenge Racer in dark armor and Nokinator in red. Now, just because they're at the back of the pack does not mean that they aren't scrapping like dogs here. Coming through the drift turn, incident free. It looks like Rebel's running away with it, but Nokinator is not giving up without a fight. Nokinator kind of skips most of that berm. He's got to learn to ride these berms. Nokinator is really new to the league. This is his first official ORL race. Revenge Racer's raced with us a few times. He hasn't quite put in a full season yet. Oh, but Revenge Racer flips over on the hairpin. Nokinator gets by him, and it's a battle again. Almost side by side. Now see there, Revenge Racer skipped most of that berm, and Nokinator used it, and Nokinator had a way more speed in that next straightaway. Oh, Revenge Racer goes to cut off the turn and slam Nokinator, but it does not roll him over. He holds his position. If Nokinator keeps racing like this for the full season, he's going to have a great first season in ORL. Revenge Racer gets kind of caught up between sections, loses a lot of speed there, manages to keep his wheels under him though. Nokinator still with the lead in the red. Oh, Nokinator gets a weird nosedive, flips around, and Revenge Racer is running away with it now. That's a tough break right there. Oh, but Revenge Racer gets all hung up sideways, first on his left wheels, then on his right two wheels, and Revenge Racer's and Nokinator's right back on his ass again. Nokinator keeping it clean on that berm. There's a lot of drivers who drive dirty in the ORL. They'll take any chance they can get to run you off the track and wreck you. Those drivers tend to get no respect. Nokinator looks like he's driving clean there, so he can probably look forward to making some good friends. Now this is around the 10th lap. That's Psychotic Boar goes over the berm, almost clips No Scope as he's coming through that turn, and here comes Revenge Racer. Not Revenge Racer. That's Rebel. Rebel takes back the lead after like 10 laps in second. And No Scope has got to lay on the gas if he wants to get the battle back on. Oh, but he gets a weird nosedive off that jump too. The physics have gone squirrely. People are nosediving that jump. He loses all his speed, and Rebel is just gone, out of sight completely. And that was the last pass of the race. Here's the final results. Nokinator finished 5th place. That's last in this race, but definitely he raced his ass off. Respectable driver. I'm looking forward to see him race in the future. Revenge Racer with a 4th place finish. Battled with Nokinator for a good deal of this race. Psychotic Boar managed to avoid any major calamities. Came back with a decent 3rd place finish. Couldn't quite catch the 1st and 2nd place drivers, but 3rd place is nothing to frown at. Didn't scope my gun. Led for more than half of this race probably, and comes away with a 2nd place finish. Couldn't catch Rebel after he got hung up on that drift turn. And here's Rebel with the 1st place finish. Last season's motocross champion. Epic race. Awesome. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week with more races. Peace.